and welcome back to another brand new episode here on 9 Carmelin's Farm. Nearly Carmelin's Farm. Guess what one I've just been recording? Right. Let's get the olive harvester in place and we'll crack on. We will crack on. So I hope you're well and having a good day. Not working too hard, hopefully. And if you are working hard, then hopefully you're enjoying your day at least. That's something. I gotta be honest, it's really nice to sit down. It's been a bit hectic the last day or so. So I inadvertently, so I was outside a couple of days ago, weekend-ish, so 2 or 3 days ago. Why aren't we going? And whilst I was outside, I was looking at something, and we've got very old, very rotten sheds, and I was looking at something on the shed on the outside, and I as I was looking, I pushed something to kind of see how stable it was, and the wall gave way, and basically it sort of fell onto my leg. And at the time it sort of didn't hurt, didn't really think much of it really. I just obviously lifted it off, and lifted it off, and sort of, as I say, didn't really sort of think anything of it. You know, it didn't hurt. It, you know, sort of didn't give me any discomfort or anything like that. So I just assumed that, you know, I'd merely just, you know, sort of the side of the shed had knocked it. And anyway, Sunday night. Why is my keyboard not working? Sunday night, I was laying in bed, and I was like, my bed's wet, and I thought, you know, kind of, okay, you know, what's kind of going on here, if you like. And anyway, I had a little look and couldn't really see anything. I mean, it was dark, obviously, but I couldn't really see anything. So, again, didn't really sort of take that, you know, sort of too much notice of it. And then I got up in the morning, and I was putting my sock on, and my foot was wet, and I was like, you know, this is weird. I thought, last night the bed was wet, tonight, you know, this morning my foot's wet, and I sort of rolled my leg over a little bit so I could see my shin bone, and there is the deepest gouge you have ever seen in a leg. It looks like someone's come at me with a bloody hatchet and has kind of hatcheted it in a couple of times, and then kind of got bored because they couldn't get through and left it. And I was like, oh my god, I thought, you know, like, where the hell's this come from, you know? And it was oozing kind of this clear matter. It's very, very clear. It's like almost like sticky water. And I was like, you know, I thought that's perhaps not good. Anyway, left it because I'm a man, and sort of thought, I'll heal in a couple of days. You know, it's no problem. And as I say, because I'm a man, I left it. And anyway, come Monday, Tuesday-ish, somewhere around there, you know, it was oozing even more than it was before, and it doesn't look a great colour, and it's a bit red and blotchy, and so I thought, well, I better show this to someone. So I showed it to my mum, and she's like, oh my god, get to the bloody doctors. She said, that's infected, and I'm like, nah, it's alright, don't know or anything. And she's like, oh, it doesn't have to be infected, blah blah blah, you know what it's like. And so I went to see the GP, and told them my not really symptoms, but told them what was happening. And she goes, there's no appointments for, this was first thing this morning, dropped my little boy off at school and then went round to the doctor's. Oh, there's no appointments for the next 4 days, every day is completely full. Fair enough. I said, I'll wait. I said, that's fine, just book me in, I'll wait. I said, I don't think it's an emergency, if I'm honest. And anyway, so she was like, she goes, well, you could go to the, so we've got a hospital not far from where I live. It's called the Johnson Hospital, and it's basically like a quite a big doctor's surgery where you can go. It's got an A&E and everything, but it's like a bit like a walk-in centre, I guess. It's got an A&E and everything. But you know, if they decide that actually your problem is, you know, whatever, they then sort of get an ambulance to transfer you to a proper hospital, from what I understand. So she said, you know, you could go there. So I said, yeah, make the appointment. I said, like, if I don't get seen within a couple of days, or if it gets worse, I'll just take myself straight there. So she was like, okay. So she said, you promise? So I said, yeah. I said, I'll take myself there straight away. So she's like, okay. So anyway, as I say, I went to see the GP, and that was all said. And then I came away. Literally, from the GP to my house where I'm living, it's probably about 10-15 minutes. And my phone goes, and you know, sort of answer it, and it's the doctor's. And the doctor's on the line, and he says, I understand you've got a cut leg that's oozing sort of clear, sticky water type fluid. So I said, yeah. So he said, okay. So he said, that's fine, no problem. He said, I'll see you. Well, he said, what I'll do is I'll send you a link. I said, right. He said, I'll send the link, and then you just pick the time that you want, and then you can come up. So I was like, okay. So I said, is that like with you or with the nurse? He said, no, with the nurse first, and then you go through to the GP. Then you will go through to the doctor if the nurse decides that it actually needs to be seen by, you know, someone else. Okay, fair enough. So gets the email link for the, you know, to select the time, and the nurse is available pretty much all of today, most of tomorrow, and most of the next day, and then all day again Friday. And I'm like, well, I was told, you know, anyway, so I booked the time, and so I'm going a bit later on to get it looked at. But so far, it doesn't really, well, it doesn't hurt. There's no sort of pain or anything with it, but it just made me sort of smile and laugh. And I thought, you know, oh, the nurse is fully booked for 4 days. And then the doctor's kind of like, I'll get you in to see the nurse. I'll put the times up. You can pick your time any day, any time. And I'm like, you know, what list was you looking at? But anyway, so pardon me, I'm going today to have that looked at tonight when I pick my little boy up from school. So all hopefully will be good. But yeah, no. So today, what we're going to do in this episode is be harvesting olives, as you can see. And if there's enough time, we will also get some other things done too. We've got some pallets to pick up that I dropped, so we've got that to do. We've got some. We've still got plenty of selling to be done today as well. So you know, we'll be doing that. If we don't do that in the actual recorded episode, then I'll do that off camera. And then obviously all of the combining is now starting to sort of become ready. So we will be starting that as well. So you know, we'll get that going as well. That won't be in this episode. There won't be enough time to do that, but hopefully we should get the olives done. And because I'm not very good at guessing times and estimating, but hopefully we should get the olives done, and we should get some stuff sold hopefully as well, because we could do with the money. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave for now. I'm going to switch over to some time lapse, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Hello everybody, and I'm back. I thought I'd trick you with the opening there, or more to the point, I genuinely thought I was opening out another episode rather than just coming back from the time lapse. But anyway, as you saw, a bit of a problem getting the cakes out of the storage. Don't know why that's saying what it is. So it could be that the greenhouse has to go. I did wonder whether overlapping it would make a bit of an issue for me, and it appears that it may well have done. So I may have to get rid of that. Just very quickly, what's in there? Sunflower oil. That's fine. Hopefully that should work. Indeed it did. Right, hopefully we should be able to get these sold now. Not sold, stored, sorry. But yeah, so we did okay with the olives. Made a little bit of a booby, but not too bad. But as I say, we'll... Oh, for goodness sake. We'll get these into here, and then that will be that done for today. As I say, I want to get them stored because I don't obviously want them blocking up the spawn point where the bees are. Otherwise, I don't think you lose them. To be fair, I think the game sort of kind of remembers what it's produced, and then as you clear them, they sort of spawning sort of a bit quicker, and you still get your pallets anyway. But even so, I just want them cleared as much as I can, just because, as I say, that will really help. With producing more. Like I say, with the cakes, I'm not sure what the issue is there. What about if I try to take less? Ah, okay, so that's okay. Because, as I say, I would like to get these sold if I could. I don't know whether it's going to reach from there, but we'll try. It does. It's even better. That is even better. Okay. If we have to lift the last one ourselves, then so be it. Did it do it that time? Yeah, it did. Why wouldn't that work before? And oh. Unless the lorry was just too close to the thingy, the where it stacks them, loading point. That's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, so whether that was maybe the case. No, we're not going to work this time. Don't know whether it's this pallet getting in the way. Ah. Are they actually in the storage? Yes, they are. That's fine. Pardon me. Is that going to work now? No. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. As I say, I've not had that issue before. Especially seeing as it was just working. Especially seeing as it was just working. Let's go down to 9. Okay, let's remove the strawberry one then. Is it where I'm stood? Oh, well, I don't know then. Oh, I don't know. What I'll do is I'll probably, because I'm not really talking very much because I'm sort of semi-concentrating on why this isn't working. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here. I'll then go, excuse me, I'll then go off and investigate, and then once I know sort of what's going on, I will then be able to do that. Then what I'll do is I'll cut back in the next episode. Will be at the end of today. The next episode will be the end of today on the computer, if you see what I mean, or on the game, and then we'll sell the cakes and everything that we need to sell, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be sort of back to where I want to be, sort of thing. But if we just come around here, should be able to pick all them up. Like I say, there'll probably be some more that come in, hopefully. Just make sure that that does have everything that it needs. I bet that doesn't have strawberries. That's fine. The problem is I don't really want to go down to the sell point without a full load. As I say, I'll end the episode because I'm just sort of thinking out loud and not really chatting and what have you. So I say hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's kind of gone a little bit wrong now because the plan was I was going to do, you know, sort of an hour and a bit recording of olive harvest, and then do sort of another sort of 20 minutes, half hour of me chatting away while we went off to the sell point to sell a few things. But that doesn't look like it's going to work for whatever reason. That doesn't, as I say, look like it's going to work. So I don't think these pallets are the issue, to be fair. I think something else is going on, as you can see from here. Look, we've seemed to have a couple of greenhouses that have sort of disappeared into the side of this thingy. That one's gone into the front, so I don't quite know what's happened there, because when I built them that wasn't like that, so I don't know what's happened. But as I say, what I'll do is I'll go off and investigate and see if I can change it, and then hopefully that will be working again, because that was working. What you saw a second ago, it's now not working. So anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back in the next episode. Bye for now.